Alrighty guys, here I'm going to show you a way how to create the Stargate. This is a way to dress up your teleport checkpoints. You know, me personally, I think it looks kind of bunk just flying into the boat checkpoint and it happening like that. Just, I don't know, it doesn't do much for my imagination. Now, this does. There's all kinds of different ways to do this, guys. You don't necessarily need the modded props right here. I just have it and it looks cool. These air gates, and anything you can pretty much template. You can make a pretty convincing Stargate, which will actually jazz up your teleport checkpoint. Pretty cool. Here, for instance, like you can take, where's down here too? All right, let's take this guy, flip him over here. All right, and put that on roll. I'll nerf that up. Anyhow, put it on roll. Keep stacking off. Boom. Then you can take that, put that in the center of the circle. Like so, and then make one like that. You know, there's all kind of different ways of doing it, guys. It looks pretty cool. Oh, I nerfed up my checkpoints. Hat. Oops, should have put the props on there. Whatever. But now to make this happen, guys, you definitely need the race recorder. Now the old way I used to do this before the race recorder, there was a couple different ways I had to do it. I had to be able to slide to this next checkpoint to turn into the car so I could make it to the next checkpoint, because you can't make it to the next checkpoint in a boat. It ain't gonna happen. You just be stuck there and can't test this thing. Pretty goofy. But it does make for a challenge, because before the race recorder, you know, you couldn't do this right here. Now that I got the race recorder, I can just, during test phase, you know, I can drop a node and just teleport myself to that node during test phase. So, you know, after I'm the boat here, I can teleport all the way up in the sky where I can't get to complete the stack. Now, the old way I had to do this was either I had to backtrack and make this course where I could get up to that checkpoint, or I had to use the Deluxo because it's multifunctional. It can drive and it can fly, and I could use that to get to the next checkpoint, which usually one of these two secondary checkpoints was a Deluxo instead of a lobby vehicle, because I used that to get to the next checkpoint, because without that race recorder you couldn't do it. But with the race recorder you can. Once you turn into the boat, then just jump right over here to the car checkpoint, turn the car, and then you can just complete it. Just the same as transporting yourself all the way up here to your stunt. Now, before race recorder, the only way I could get up here was either by making my car transform into down there, a Deluxo, and flying up here to get this checkpoint, or I had to go through the course backwards to get up here in a vehicle that has wheels on it, which I'm telling you, it was hard to do. This race recorder just makes it so much easier. Right there, boom, you can just drop that node anywhere, and then when you test that thing, you just jump right to the next checkpoint. But actually makes for some pretty cool effects right here. Oop, accidentally deleted my checkpoint. And yeah, so as it sits right here, guys, the only way to test and publish this thing is with that race recorder. Pretty cool. This is something I just started doing to these races now. Another way to jazz them up, kind of give you a countdown timer right into the warp checkpoint here, like I will demonstrate. Add for a cool effect, you know. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom, and you teleport. Looks pretty awesome. I didn't discover that checkpoint trick, how to get them checkpoints close. I got that from another guy's channel. I can't take credit for that. Teleport's mine, but these checkpoints ain't. Yeah, see, it gives you that nice little poof. Then you go through the teleport online, which I will demonstrate that as well. But this is a way to give your warp checkpoint a Stargate look, make it a little less boring, a little easier on the imagination, so to say. Jump online here. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. It just makes it look so much cleaner doing it this way, guys. And there's all kinds of different ways of making that Stargate. You don't need modded props. Now watch this. Tell me this ain't clean, guys. Whoops. That's what happens if you don't let off the gas and start hitting reverse, guys. FYI on that course. I totally forgot. that's pretty much it, guys. How to dress up your warp checkpoints. Like I said, them boat checkpoints look a little goofy. I mean, here's a kind of a way to hide that and give it more of an official look. Pretty convincing to me. I call them stargates. But still, I just add a little bit more to the imagination of your warp checkpoint, guys. Pretty cool. To each their own. But me personally, this is how I dress up my warp checkpoints.